Hello gang, welcome to Planet Coaster. That's right, with Transport Fever 2 in the interim, or a little season break for us, I thought we would check out an oldie but a goldie. That's right, theme park simulators were my jam back in the day, and I loved this game when it first came out. So we're gonna, it's been a while, put it that way, since I've played it, but I'm excited to get back in and have another little playthrough and look at. We're gonna do heavy decorating as well, some customized stuff. We might even use some in-game coasters, but we'll try and do a lot of customization stuff ourselves as well. We are going to be doing a challenge mode playthrough. So if we go play like this, I apologize if the music's really loud. It shouldn't be too loud for you guys. It's just loud in my ears. We're going to be doing a challenge playthrough. We're actually restricted by what blueprints we can start with. Money wise, we're restricted and that sort of stuff. We want to make it sort of somewhat challenging. So we'll click on that. And we're going to be going the city build here. We're going to be playing in the city. And you've got these other biomes here that we can play in, but I kind of like the idea of having the downtown just not too far away. Difficulty, we're going to go with, we could go hard, but look, so starting cash 4,000, what's hard? 2,000, few items researched, guess happiness drops quickly. We'll go medium, okay? We don't want a stressful playthrough. We want to just have a lovely, stress-free play run with a little bit of challenge in it, you know. The park name itself, we're going to call it Selfie Land, because who doesn't love going to a theme park and taking selfies of themselves and posting it? So Selfie Land it is. Ah, that's right, the iconic Planet Coaster music. Alright, so we've got challenges and stuff to get through. Hotel challenge. Have 22 people visit your hotel for 2 months in a row. Yeah, okay. We've got lots of challenges and stuff to do. It's going to take me a bit to get my head back around it. We're going to hit pause here for a second. Here's our first guest coming to quickly be turned around. I think you're going to be bitterly disappointed with our theme park here, ma'am. It's quite empty. Okay, this is what we're playing with. This is our located area that the downtown area has given us here. The downtown area of City Unknown. Maybe we can give it a name, but this will be Selfie Land. Now, this is thoughts, future projects that we're looking at here. What I want to do is I kind of want to incorporate the downtown theme coming in through a tunnel here. So what we might actually do down the track, if we get to that point, is I actually want to wall all this around here, build a bit of a car park, downtown car park area, and maybe a like a tunnel area that actually has a road, and maybe some sort of other stuff that we can put in to make it look like you come through a tunnel, drive through a tunnel, or you can walk here as well. Maybe get a bus stop down here to get dropped off by buses and have a car park and so forth. Might be the way to go, with a big grand entrance into our Selfie Land, where people can take lots of selfies of themselves out the front. We want to do a lot of customized entries and that sort of stuff as we get into it. But I think the main thing we've got to start doing is making money. So it's all good and well to have these grand visions of what I want, and I've got it in my head and it's hard to tell you guys right now. But what I'm going to do is we're actually going to, I think, potentially put the entranceway actually on the side here, and we're going to build, like, we're going to designate this much area like this to potentially be our drive-in car park entranceway here. We might even put some like guest relations out the front here, some bathrooms and so forth as well. But this will essentially all be walled off, so you can't actually, when you come through the tunnel, you can't actually see into the theme park, albeit some maybe roller coasters peeking over the tops of the walls. But we want to give it that sort of building high-rise look down here as well, coming through a tunnel is what I'm saying. Right, so I want to give myself plenty of room. We might actually end up having to move the pathway itself, or the entranceway. Now you can move the entranceway for memory, but for the start, let's just go paths. I would like to move that. Place paths. Can I actually? I think I can delete it and move it. Alright, let's put the path in first anyway. what kind of path we want to run with. I'll be changing up the look of this path to run something a bit more cobblestoney or stone slab path at $1 per meter. They're all the same, so it makes no difference. We'll probably run this heavy square flagstone with the sandstone trim. Yeah, I think that might be the go actually. Right, so let's turn a few of these on as well. Let's get our width. Let's say 6 meters is probably a bit much. Let's go 5. Okay, and then I think we want to, if we go to advance, we don't want that. We don't want any of that on. I think we're right there. All I need to do, align to grid, please. Yes, that's what I want to do. So, if we're potentially going to have a tunnel come out here, I want to leave myself some building space to build this in. So we might actually come to here, right? And look, later on we can change this if we need to, but for the general gist of it, I might just mark out sort of an area where we're going to leave vacant and have the entranceway sort of, maybe even just one more might be better that way. Yeah, just a little bit more space. And we'll just take that back. Thank you. Right. Then I think what we'll do is we'll have an in and an out. So we'll come in. Maybe we should have the out over that way if we're going to do this. Interesting. We don't want to spend too much money on the entranceway itself. It can all be redone later on. I might even do some time-lapse build for us at some point as well to get us underway, but that can come back. And then I'm pretty sure I don't want my blueprints, thanks. I want park, shops and facilities. Maybe it's under this one. Tickets, park entrance, that's what I want. But I just, when you go on park entrance, I actually just want to have custom park entrance, thanks. That's what we're after. Right, so we're going to put actually this. Yeah, we're going to put it here. Okay, this is going to be actually the park entrance there. Okay. And this one can go. That one can be deleted. No, I've deleted the wrong one. Bugger. I'll get there. It'll take me a little bit to get my head back around the game, but I actually want to align the grid, please. Bugger on toast. Ham, what have you done here? This one. That's it. There, thanks. Yeah, that's okay. Buildings, shops and facilities, that one. 90-degree turn. Okay. Now select this one. Can we delete this one? Yep, there we go. Beautiful. And then we can change this part later on. Wow, that was harder than I thought. All right, it does, the muscle memory will come back, but that's going to be essentially our park entrance there. So if you could imagine now, we set up a bit of high walls. I'm talking like, oh, you can't really see, but yeah, if we get sort of like building custom, get some walls here. You know, I'm talking like maybe 2 times the height, you know, so how do I go up again? Shift, isn't it? Like, I'm talking we could be that high off the ground, essentially. You know, we've got to be as high as sort of as this area just here, eventually, right? Anyway, let's there's our entrance, which is fantastic. Look at this lovely let your imagination take to great places. All right, great little quotes on the ground there. Let's get a bit more pathing going on now. We're going to keep with our grid, I want to say. Love the music in this game. It's so peaceful and so nice. Select grid, this one. Right, and now first off, let's get a path going straight up the guts, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting in some money makers first off. Now, it's been a while since I've played, but I know I'm in challenge mode. We're definitely going to need some money makers. So what we'll do to start with, we'll just do the old bread and butter. We'll plonk in some shops, we'll plonk in some food, the toilets, the old easy going rides, and we'll just get people off and running. Essentially, we're not going to be doing a lot of customization until we get our budget working pretty well. Staff facilities wise, when we come into the first park, so we're saying that this is going to be our car parking area. This is going to be our entrance area. Rides are going to start kicking on along here. We might actually put a staff facilities building straight up here, straight off. And you would generally see that anyway. So we might do that. And we'll sort of pretend, you know, when staff come to work, there might even be we might even put like and I'm doing inverted quotes here that you can't see, a staff entrance, you know, on the side here of the building. It's all in my head and I can see it, and I've got this grand vision of magnitude that you guys can't see yet, but we'll get there. Alright, so let's get a ride. I think it's best to start with. Actually, no. Let's start with the buildings. Shops and facilities, please. Let's get the basics in first. We'll use custom ones. We still use custom ones. Okay. So we want to get an information booth. Okay. What are our challenges actually? Hotel chat. No, we don't want that yet. Don't worry about that. No objects searched. Right, we can't have that. Do we have food? Okay, we do have food. We've got the burrito bonanza. We've got drinks. Do we have bathrooms? Restaurants. Okay, we've got restrooms here. Right. We can actually build to the grid as well, I'm pretty sure. Although we could probably just plonk them in, couldn't we? Yeah, okay. So what we'll do is we'll do restrooms and so forth along here to start with. Give it a little bit of space there, Ham. Space Ham. Okay, put that there. Now we'll put a couple of food joints next to it. So we'll go the chief beef, because who doesn't love chief beef? Where even for the vegetarians, you can get a vegetarian selection of beefy burgers as well. They're just fake beef. Alright, so we'll put in a beef burger. We'll get a drink stand. Cosmic Cow milkshakes, because who doesn't love drinking milkshakes before you go on a big zippy roller coaster? Okay, you can sort of sit here. We'll give you a little bit of that. Oh yeah. Gift shops we don't have yet. We don't need the ticket booth. Burgers, drinks, gifts we don't have. Restaurants we don't have. Park entrance not going to worry about. And a small entertainment point we're not going to worry about. ATMs we don't have. We're really limited, aren't we? We'll get in the first aid joint as well. We'll put that next door to here, okay? And then what we'll do at the back here, we might actually just sit a bit of tables and stuff for people to sit down and eat, with some bins and so forth, just to get people started. If we go pathways, we might actually no, we'll leave it. Okay, we'll leave it. Okay. I might actually have to put these buildings in after, shall I? How did you do it? So it's kind of free select. I forget how you do that. So it's all one big courtyard. Yeah, okay. Can I just I just want a free move. Yeah, I'll just move these guys over here for a sec, okay? And then we'll see if I can get this to work. I don't think I can. This one here. Yeah, that one. Select grid. Ooh. Can you please keep these square attachments? Okay, this is not kind of working out how I wanted, but at the same time it kind of is. It's keeping a little bit of separation here with a little bit of entranceway there. It's quite odd that it does that. Okay, let's see if we can just fix this up. Ah, herein lieth our problem. Right. Okay, now select grid. There we go. That's what we're after. Lovely. All right. This will be our food courtyard. Right. So now we can get this. And we can't put you back there. Oh, dog damn it. But we can do this with you. Okay. Happy with that. Okay. Alright, so this will be our food courtyard area. Good work, gang. Right, and then well, for the moment, I might even just chuck some staff facilities over here. On the same grid, please. I want to, is it edit building? Yeah, that's what I want to do. And I want to add, oh, the peaceful music. Right, I want to add shops and facilities. I wonder if it's under that or if it's under building, was it? No, staff management, here we go. So we'll chuck a staff building over here. We'll hit the Z for our rotate. And we'll just chuck you back there. Okay, we might even put you there because eventually we might get an information center there. And that should be it. First aid we've got over there. I probably could have moved the first aid here, but that's fine. Okay, so I know they look pretty basic to start with, and I know that probably is painful. But what it allows me to do now, the fact that I've built all these on the one grid, it allows me to edit that grid and place all these buildings inside their own building eventually. If we're going to leave these here, this little food courtyard, sometimes it's nice to keep original parts of theme parks there, almost like it's heritage listed. Right, Ham, enough talking. We're probably how long in? Like 20 minutes in, and there's not even a ride. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go with what is it just me or these pictures look a bit dodgy? What do we got in the way of blueprint? We don't want blueprints though, really, do we? Rides. We'll have our own custom ones eventually. Okay, to start off with, we've got excitement 3.08, fear 2.82. So we want a bit of a tiddler area, don't we? It's good to start with the carousel, I think, as well. It doesn't have great excitement, but hey, who doesn't love a carousel at a theme park? So I think to kick things off, just nearby the food court as well is not a bad idea. We'll go like there. Okay, there's the ticket person just there. We'll add an entrance. So we'll have a bit of a queue up coming down this path here. Yep, and then the exit can just be straight over here. Straight in line with that. We'll square that up nicely. That wants to attach there, but if we look at the actual path, yeah, okay. There, I think that's better. Right, that's our exit. Now, can we connect entrance path? Right, let's select grid. This grid, please. And then let's select our entrance style type. What do we want? I think we want to go, well, we are still like downtown. Asphalt, black queue path, blue, which is pretty, it's pretty much the norm, isn't it? This one here, this like herringbone fish style might be the way to go. Are you going to give me... No, you're not. But you are going to give me that there. Alright, well, we're going to have to do our own, I think. So select that grid. Yeah, okay, this is what we want. Right, we're going to go like this. Are you going to put railings on it and stuff? No, I'll put my own, can I get... Pass support? That's what I want. Thank you. Yeah, I don't mind having a slight curve there, do I? Can I fix that curve? The pathing system is a little tricky sometimes. Q. This one. Select grid. This one. If I take that out now. No, it's like I have to have it, but I don't want it. Okay, well we can do something with it. I can fix that up eventually. Maybe we'll get better at doing things later. I was going to actually give it its own custom entranceway, but we'll get to there eventually. Right, so there's our first ride in. We haven't opened the park yet. We've still got a little bit of money left. Do we have enough to put another ride in? Hopefully we've got enough to get ourselves going here. And we should have put the Grand Carousel in, but we can't really afford it. We could take out a bit of a loan. Or we could potentially, here we go, teacups. We might just be able to squeeze teacups, and we might have to get out a smallish kind of loan. And then, yeah, I don't really like taking loans to start with, but hey, whatever gets us going. Right, we're going to put these fairly close to each other as well. Okay, place the entrance, which is going to go over here. Maybe down the back here. And it can come down behind. Yeah, that's a great place for the entrance. And the exit can go just like... Okay, you're going to need a bit of a loan, which is okay. We can take a little one. Park management. We're going to have to anyway at some point. Loans, add a new loan. We only want a small one. 80% less interest rate on higher amounts, but we only need enough to get us ticking along. Like $1,000 one potentially. Yeah, okay. Groovy. We'll see how we go with that. We may need more eventually, but we may not. Paths, can I go back to this? Let's go. We're doing that one. Select grid. We'll just keep our little pathing along there. And then we'll come back to this. Place exit. Right there, you know, quick on and off. Right, and you can see they can just sort of zip out there as well. Where is the actual... Okay, the ticket person's around this side, but that's okay. Right, let's get your entrance in as well. So we want to connect that to there and then go like that. So paths, queues, and then we'll select grid, this one. You are running at a slight angle, but that's okay because it doesn't matter. It's only the entrance. Alright, you're going to come down this way. And you are going to hopefully come like that. But in the meantime, we actually need to go like this, select grid, that one, and bring you just out a little bit further that way. And in fact, that now allows me to probably turn that one just nicely. Okay, so take it back one, select grid. Alright. And then we can make you tuck in like that. Alright, beautiful. Okay. So we've got our entrance to our first rides down here. We can put up some nice signage for them. They look a bit hopeless at the moment, like people can just join the queue wherever. Queue pushes, but hey, we'll get there. Okay, it's just starting out. Okay, and Potentially we might even just put some nice sort of fencing in and around these with some nice hedges and stuff, seeing as they are the start out kind of, you know, base rides that people love to come and see and check out. Right, I think now is we have to get some staff. Actually, we start with staff, don't we? Let's just check out staff. We're going to need a janitor. Right. We'll take you. I need one. Let's check out. Where's my staff overview button? Janitors, here we go. We got one there. Right, we're going to need an engineer. We're going to need a security person and a vendor. The shop should come with vendors. So we'll just check that out. We might just get away with that for the moment. We won't get the security guy just yet. We'll really just kind of keep to what we can get here. And then the park should be open. We might actually put like a $1 fee per guest. Okay. We might do that. And then for this one here, what are you charging? Overview. $12 seems expensive for a burger, but I might just leave them standard to what they are. And the rides, seeing as we're charging park entrance, we'll see how we go. Okay, let's hit play. Let's open these rides. I love the little poof, the little fireworks that no one is here to see. Right, and open. But at least they can see it from there. And I love how they could just cut straight through the grass and go, I'm not paying that weird little gate money. You'll find that once you walk through this, we live in 2022, and Ham's Little Park's got the technology of scanning your phone or your credit card as you walk through and taking the dollar. Okay. Alright, come on through, ma'am. She's like, ooh, I've just paid $1. We've just received our first dollar. Where are you heading to now? So we get to see their happiness, their thoughts, their information, how much money they've got on them. She's got $91 on her. She's ready for a great day. We can actually follow her, can we? No, where's the... Oh, no. Sorry, ma'am, I didn't mean to do that. I just wanted to do this. I apologize for that. I did want to follow you, but let's follow this family. They seem much nicer to follow. The old janitor's getting around. We probably need to put a couple of bins in and around as well, but I thought it might be just nice to, well, they've got $282 for the family for the day. I think you'll find that you'll be very happy. Yeah, so as they come with vendors. So what we might do is while they're out, while people are coming in, filtering in, we might just put a couple of benches and stuff around. We want building. I don't know if it's under building. I think it is. That's signs, decorations. Maybe it's under shops and facilities. Or is it under scenery? Alright, hang on. We might... Yeah, under scenery. Here we go. Props. We don't want props. Just pause for a sec. I just don't want to lose too much money for the moment. Here we go. Paths and extras. This is what we're after. So let's get a couple of... picnic tables. Let's go with... I just want a fairly standard one to look at the moment. I don't want anything too fancy starting out. That's $30, but it's quite... I mean, they're probably all pretty much $30. Fairy table, we don't want that. Adventure, no. Is there just like... Here we go, this one. This standard one right here, okay? Oh, itchy eye. Apologise for that, I've got to itch my eye. Let's get a couple of these benches in. Okay, we'll go like this. One. Can we actually build these on a grid? No. Okay, that's okay. We can actually use the path here though to marry them up a touch. One there and one there. Okay. And then we'll put a couple more here. Right. I do like this big paving stone. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. And I don't want to keep spending too much money on stuff, so we'll just get the basics. I'll put some umbrellas and stuff in later. And then I'll probably bin to match these. I like the spooky bin or the sci-fi bin, but probably just a park bin generally. What we'll do is we'll keep these like, let's pop that in there if I can. One there. Yep. One here. Okay, I can move it later, so it's fine. We'll put another one here on the corner. Okay, that should be enough bins. The janitor can look after that many. So that gives some seating, some benches for people to sit in. Okay, we can go back to play here. Alright! Selfie Land is well on the way. Oh, look at the people pouring in downtown from downtown now. Looks like this family wants to ride the teak. Oh, these young selfie takers are like, no, we're right actually. No, they can't decide. It's a tough choice, I know. You either go on the teacups, you do the tiddler ride first, and then you do the fancy teacups ride next. Or you come back and do that ride next. Now, we've already taken your money, so that's fine. Why don't you go get something to eat and enjoy a relaxing day watching people do some rides. Or you could just wander up that park weirdly, or maybe they need to go to the bathroom. Who knows with these people? Let's check their thoughts. Have no thoughts. These are thoughtless people. Group type, teen. They definitely would like to take selfies. Happiness, not so happy. They did pay $1 to get in. I'm just wondering if we should put ticket price up. Put the ticket price up. We're not making a lot of cash at the moment. What if we hit the old turbos now and just see if we can start generating a few people coming in? Here we go. I'm getting a bit of cash up. There we go. People are lining up with the teacups now. That's it, people. Get in there. Enjoy yourself. Now, I could have probably not bought a janitor or an engineer straight up, but I think we'll be right. We're starting to make a little bit of cash now. When people start riding a few things and start getting a bit to eat, you know, we might be right. Bit of rubbish there to clean up. Good job. Sweep that dirty broom all over the table. That's called hygiene at its top level. Right, people wandering in now. The teacups are becoming very popular. People are excited to get off the carousel. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but they're coming back around for another sweep. In fact, they're coming back around to do the teacups, but they're like, you know what? Teacups is quite full right now. We could ride the carousel for one more go. Smart move, because, hey, when the lineup dies down here, you can just eventually get back on there. Alright, money's sort of ticking along. What we need to do is plan out our next ride. Now, we probably need to take a bit more of a loan and get something more thrilling in. Right, for the people. So let's hit play. Let's look at our options here. So rides, we want a bit more of a thrill ride, I think. So we've got a couple of genteel ones in, but under thrills, okay, you're going to want something with a bit of excitement, but not too much nausea, because you want to keep people ticking back around on it and having a bit of fun. This thing here's got great excitement. It's got a little bit, it's got good fear, and it's slightly nauseous, alright? This one here, okay. Test flight. Swift Drifters. Doesn't have as much excitement. This one here looks quite fun, isn't it? Wild Blue. The old Wild Blue. The old aeroplane Wild Blue. It's quite a big ride to kick things off. The Round the World seems like the one for us though, I think. So it's going to cost us 1,600 of your buckaroos. We're going to probably put it in right here on this side. Yeah, okay, so let's get a bit more of a... I think if we get a bit more of a ride in here, we might even chuck the park management, the park entrance fee up to... let's get a new loan. Up to maybe $2. Go figure that. I mean, we could put monetary values on the actual rides and put the park entrance fee to 0, or we could do both. Let's get a $3,000 loan here. Let's get this ride in. We wanted the thrill rides, and we wanted this one here. Right, so let's give you a bit of a zip around. Alright. Put you in like about here, I think. Or do we want to put you in like... And you kind of want people seeing what's going on, don't you? Yeah. Okay, so what we'll do is this. Okay, place the entrance will actually be on this side, okay? This is where the entrance will actually be. And then the exit will actually be here, opposite that one. Okay. Right, good, Gucci. Then let's get the exit path. We're going to keep it the herringbone. And then we want to path this one, that one, select grid, bish bash bosh. Get yourself a nice bit of zigzag. This one I imagine could be quite popular with the selfie teens. I'd love to come back down there, but we're not going to do it. We're just going to go to them. We've got nice sort of seats, gardens and stuff we can put in all around here, right? So let's take that off. And then bush. And then we can probably actually go finances for this one. $7.50 to ride that. I think we'll drop it down to like $6. Okay, and then open it. Actually, if it was $7.50, they're charging $7.50 for that. Let's leave it at $7.50. Because if the kiddlywinks want to ride the big bopper, they've if you've ridden the teacups, you'll ride round the world. In fact, let's call this something different, like not round the world 2. That just seems quite... Well, we are living downtown and it is the city, so we'll call this one roundabout. Roundabout, but like that. Roundabout, okay? Just because, why not? Okay, come and ride the roundabout. Teacups can stay teacups. Look at this, people pouring into that ride now. That's fantastic. And in fact, I don't know if we can use our finances here a little bit. Can we pay off that loan? Okay, done. Let's get that loan out of the way. So now we actually only just have the $3,000 loan that we've got to manage, but we've got $600 still in the kitty. Okay. Teacups are still proven to be very popular. The carousel, less so. Right, let's pump up the jam just a little bit more. Let's see what happens. Because we are going to want money makers. And that will probably involve getting another kind of thrill ride, so we've got a couple of each. Okay, the money is ticking the right way though. Here we go, with more people flooding through the gates. And once people are in sort of a little bit, we can start to get an idea at their happiness, their demographic breakdown. The teen groups, okay. Average ride spend, and here we go. That's going to go up now because we've just put in a bit more of a thrill ride. Guest happiness, 68%. Okay, it's you know, it's all right. Thirst wise, we could be doing a bit more thirst, so that will allow us to come over and look at research now. All right, let's start a research thing. We want to probably look at getting some gift shops in. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to start that. It's going to cost $200 per month, but we are making good money again now. Right, okay, so we're just going to do with that. Once we can get a gift shop up and running, that'll keep people kind of happy. But holy moly, I think we should start, with money going the right way, I think we should start looking at what our next ride is going to be. And I think we should go something like this. Get the thrill rides in before we do any kind of... coasters. Okay, we want to make sure we're making good buck for our bang, basically. Alright, this one seems like it'll be a good one, Psychola, and I think we'll call this one like we'll make it sponsored by like Pepsi Cola or something. We'll call it the you know, sponsored by Pepsi Max. the Pepsi Max wheel or something. It's going to cost us what? 1,700. So do you want to speed up time, see if you can make that money? Oh, you can hear somebody's been rushed to the ambulance, off to the hospital, I think. Right, money-wise, I think we're doing alright. Monthly profit. That's the right way we want to go. There's been one theft. Alright, I can deal with that. Come on, people. We need another influx of people. Get these people off the ride. They're on it too long. We want to get these... get all these people on the ride. Come on, let's go. Money needs to go up. That's it. Get them on. And then we can start to get... Yeah, I mean, it's not really making as much money as I thought. We were heading in the right direction now, however. I'd like to get one more ride in at least. As a money maker. I think it will really just help out. The old Cosmic Cows are proving quite popular, so maybe researching on the drinks next is going to be quite good. The other thing is our research does cost, you know, 200 per month, to 750 per month to do it, right? So we don't want to do too many at the start, otherwise we're going to rinse the bank balance, and which is going to hurt us. But if we can get some gift stores going on. Okay, our staff member's coming back here to sell some burgers, so that's good. And that's the trouble with only having 2 staff, is they'll go for big rest breaks a lot. So people won't be able to buy stuff. I'm just trying to get a good sort of view here. Yeah. So food's becoming popular again. Here comes the Cosmic Cows person. So we're back to selling, right? We've lost a little bit of cash. We haven't had really anyone flooding through the gates at the moment. The engineer's coming out to do some work on teacups too, which is all already broken down. Teacups 1. Okay, can we just call it teacups? I don't know where to put a 1 after it. Okay, not like the old round A bout. A bout of the old flu, the old theme park flu you might get. Maybe that's a better name for it. Flu symptoms, we might call that. Okay, welcome to flu symptoms, where when you get off you'll feel like you've been sick for a week. Okay, we've taken a bit of a hit here, monthly profit, but I assume that is because we have, if we look at our finances here, we've been paying back our loan, 200 a month, plus, that's our advertising, sorry, and I know that's our loan, and research we've been doing is that. Okay, reveal the research, please. What do we get? Hats fantastic. All right, let's plonk a hats fantastic in, because who doesn't want a fantastic hat to commemorate their day of going to the park, spending a bucket load of cash on 3 rides, overpriced burgers and shakes. We want to go like this, and I want to edit building. Right, we want to be on the grid. And we want to go straight. It's all flooding back to me just slightly here. Food gift shops, thanks. Hats fantastic. Is a fantastic way to commemorate your day at Selfie Land. Come and get your hat now while they last. Alright, what I might do is that bin's kind of in the way. We can move the bin. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Alright, I'm going to move that bin to probably there. Okay, that's fine as well. Change the color of them. Why hasn't no one bought a hat yet? It's hats fantastic. Alright, we're going to wait here until someone buys a fantastic hat. That's it, gang. Oh no, they've thrown the rubbish in the bin. Hey, it's really good of you guys to throw your stuff in the bin, okay? The janitor's not your personal assistant. Speaking of, there he goes. Come on, somebody buy a hat. Hat's fantastic. You know, the Kiddlywinks sell like a hat. Get him a hat. Okay, you can get any type of hat you want. Alright, we're slowly running out of cash here though. We're barely keeping afloat here, gang. I think the influx of people would help as they are starting to come through now. We might even roll up the gate entrance price to be like, ooh, what do you think? Ooh, let's say $4 and 2s for the kiddies. A tour for the kiddlywinks, okay? Anyone for a hat? We've got all sorts down here. We've got crown ones, and we've got pirate ones, and we've got your standard trucker's cap, okay? All really good quality. Okay, this is not looking great. Oh, we're staying afloat just, okay? We'll be right. We'll be fine. What will really kick it off is when one person buys a hat, that will start a trend, okay? And that person will be known as an influencer, not influencer, not as in the not influenza, as in influencer. And once they start taking selfies with it in Selfie Land, well, then that's going to start a hat trend, and everybody's going to want to come here and take a selfie at Selfie Land with a hat on. Okay, that's how it starts. That's how trends start. That's what we're trying to manage right now. But things are progressing all right. Okay, we're just keeping ahead. We'll be doing all right. Okay, we'll check the profits again just quickly. Hats fantastic. I think the good thing about playing a game a little bit like this, we've got to pay off 2.5 there, but that's okay. And we don't have research at the moment, so we'll just use a little bit of time to get back on top of finances. I think we're going to either way. You know, people aren't worried about spending $4 and $2 for kids to get through the entrance, so that's going to be a good little profit earner there for us as well. Come on, who's going to buy a hat? We're not leaving here today until someone buys a bloody hat. I really thought the hats would be kicked off, but they're just not. People are loving milkshakes though, however, I'll tell you that much. Yeah. Every time I see someone walk to Cosmic Cows, I feel like they're going to walk into Hats Fantastic and buy a hat. I mean, they're only here we go! Oh! I'm super excited about that. Alright, somebody buy me a hat, please. Like $8. $8 for a hat's pretty cheap. They're just sort of flickering. We're just staying afloat. Okay? If we can sell more of these burgers though, I think that's going to be a real key. Burgers and shakes. Here we go. Hats mates coming back. Come and get your hats. Heavily discounted hats. Okay, wouldn't the kids love a space hat? Nobody wants a bloody hat. What if we drop it down to like $5? $5 hats, okay? Today only. Get your $5 hats. Okay, let's just start seeing if we can sell some. Cheaper than a ride. Yet it rides on your head all day, okay? Let's come on people. Get yourself a hat. They're $5. They're less than half price. Nope. You know what? I'm more inclined to jack up the price of burgers and milkshakes. Well, that's been episode 1 anyway, gang. Let's just pause here for a sec, play. Let's go on a bit of a ride here. Can we go on this ride? Actually, Teacups is about to start. Surely we can ride it out. Ride the camera. Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Van Ham. This has been fun. Stay tuned for the next episode down here on Planet Coaster, and we'll start to try and make a bit more profit. We'll start to, if we can make more profit, we can start incorporating a little bit of our new flashy design and park entrance and buildings that we want to put in around the place too. But to kick things off, we'll just keep going along with the thrill rides, and then we can try and build a bit of a roller coaster, I think, too, if we can start making a bit of profit next time out. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Stay glued for more. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more to come on the channel. And stay safe wherever you are. Bye for now.